Tweet. Uh, Dang it. Tweet. Welcome back to Against the Storm with Dread Canary. I'm Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we are continuing our 7th attempt at an Iron Man run, where we beat every difficulty twice, from the tutorial all the way up through Prestige 20 without ever dropping a game. We're about to start on Prestige 2, which is hardly the which is nowhere close to the highest we've ever gotten, and we're going to do this next to the Monastery of the Holy Flame and on the Royal Woodlands, which I expect to cause some sound issues because it has been for the last couple of weeks. I don't know why, but it has been. Let's go ahead and you know what? I'm not going to name the episode after something from chat, but I am going to say the town can be called Waiting for Cows. Don't know what it means, but we are waiting for cows. Let's go ahead and take the beavers and the harpies, which are the two species I didn't have last time. And we are going to... meat, eggs, call it good. Chat says, finally found the Fishman ritual site modifier and completed those deeds. No orders in modifier. Definitely underestimated how hard no orders can be. Yeah, you gotta completely change your strategy to adjust for it. Because you don't have a good way to get your early extra buildings. So it's a long time before you can get your get off the ground. Free insects when we find a glade, that's nice. Fuel efficiency is low, that's annoying. Fuel efficiency is low, plus we can't get any wood out of trees during the storm. Okay. 2 Blightrot Cysts if someone leaves or dies. So can't let anyone leave or die during the storm. That could be real bad. And then finally, services or people take long breaks, which doesn't bother me that much. And of course, 5 Blightrot Cysts will appear in the settlement every couple of years. So we have to have a Blight Post. Okay. We obviously, of course, want a road. We'll do that, and we'll do this. Fantastic. We will want 3 woodcutters camps because we still can. 3 woodcutters camps is, I think, the optimal amount, but on higher difficulties you just don't have the parts. After that, we will want a small herbalist camp and a stonecutters camp. That's a harpy. That's exactly what that should be. And we're going to go ahead and only marked trees. There we go. And there we go. And this. Leaving 2 harpies to run around and build the entire town. And that should be good. Sure. Let's go with the flame amulets so we can have a really low hostility early on. Maybe we can keep woodcutters on for a couple of years during the storm. Yeah, okay. We'll do 2 glade events, and we'll get 5 tools. Sure. I mean, opening 4 glades is kind of my... No, we'll do 5 tools, because we're going to get them for doing the 2 glade events, you see, so it's kind of free. And yeah, let's do that. That seems easy enough. We just have to build the 1 camp, and then make some bricks. Now with this combination, so the kiln fantastic. The kiln is always fantastic, especially on the royal woodlands. It's the only way to get coal. But I have harpies, and because I have harpies, I'm going to grab a weaver. I'm also going to grab a plantation because I have a weaver and I have harpies. And then we're going to grab a carpenter because the other thing I have are beavers. So that's going to let us get really efficient building materials for both racial houses that I currently have. And I think this time we're going to go with barrels. Just barrels. Oh, so many barrels. Now, technically I did overbuild on housing, but this way I should be at least able to not worry about housing for the second year. Barrels for beavers. Yes. Barrels for beavers indeed. I like alliteration. Alliteration is fun. It doesn't get used often enough. I mean, it gets used all the time, and it's still not often enough because alliteration is really fun. You're just torturing me. I hate the barrels. That's true. But there's someone in chat who specifically argued that barrels and crates aren't decorations, they're trash. Oh, those poor beavers, just thinking of old cartoons where someone destitute would wear a barrel in place of clothing. Oh, wow. That's an old meme. I have not seen that meme used in a long time. I'd forgotten all about it. So we need 2 cloth and 8 planks. Well, we just need 2 cloth. Yeah. Because once we have the 2 cloth, we can start making planks efficiently, and that's going to give us the 8 planks. So 2 cloth, then stop making cloth. Storage is empty. How is storage empty? Okay, we got foxes. Oh, that's hard because foxes could actually be really good hearth keepers, but so can harpies. I'm gonna go ahead and go with foxes, and we're just gonna go 2 foxes because I don't want to get too many people. And it is absolutely essential that we find a source of crystallized dew now. I've got double things with education, so getting global production speed up could be huge. But of course, the protected trait is always nice. I'm going to go ahead and go with the work safety guide. I don't often get a chance to use it very efficiently, so we're going to take it now. Okay. And now we're going to put 2 harpies in here. And we're actually going to swap out like so. And what we want to do is we want to say, hey, what's going on? We're going to do that. And we're going to do this. We'll say up to 50, and we're not going to do this at all. And we're going to grab these 2 foxes, well, that fox and that harpy, and we're going to deal with, hey, Merchant Shipwreck. This is one of the newest ones. Well, we obviously don't have tools. Well, we obviously can't do anything about it. Destroys a random cornerstone in your possession. Oof. Oof. Okay. Well, that's a mess. I'm not sure what I can do about that. No, I am. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I don't like it. I think it puts us behind. I think it puts us in a really bad position. But we need to deal with that pretty much immediately. So we're dealing with it pretty much immediately. That's just how that goes. We only need one of you because I think I'm really going to need another one over here. Next set of orders. Let's see what we got. 2 ancient tablets, you say? Well, now I'm wishing I hadn't done the option I did, but that's fine. Parting with the parts? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's really good. That's really good. Thank you for naming this episode. That's just going to be what we do this. Okay, let's go with the coal and the box of materials. That sounds fine. Oh, no, this is the one. Okay, so if I can get stone, then that's fine. That's really great. Okay, cool. Cool. There's something very Gilderoy Lockhart about parting with the parts. You know, in the Harry Potter series, the fraud who wrote the books. Anyway, yeah. What if... What if I set up my houses a little bit different than usual? Let's see here. A bakery could be good if I had a farm. I've got a plantation, so farm doesn't do much. Cellar could be good because I got 2 groups that like wine. And of course the market could also be really good, since it gives me something that both... I think the market's actually really good. I'm going to get the market, and I'm going to hope that I get the ability to make wine later. The disgusting egomaniac who is willing to destroy children's lives in order to preserve his own image. No idea who you're talking of. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, it sounds like you might have looked up a description of them to tell me you don't know who they are, but, you know, I'm teasing. The person who, I know the person who's chatting, and like, one of the first things we bonded over was Harry Potter fan works, so. Chat's just teasing me. See, that's a joke that I get as a joke. I've got high-functioning autism, and sometimes I don't catch that things are jokes, and sometimes that mixes with some other unfortunate parts of my personality, and I end up saying hurtful things that don't need to be said. So, it just happens. You do your best, and then, you know, try to do it less if you screw up. That's just kind of how it goes. Okay, so we've got hostility 1, which means we can keep harvesting trees. My dear boy, do use your common sense. The books wouldn't have sold half as well if people didn't think I'd done those things. Yeah, exactly. Chat knows what's up. I love it. I love the full-on quote. We're all nerds here. Oh, Monastery of the Holy Flame. I can't favor anybody. I'm like, why? It's because I'm not allowed to. But you know what I can do? I can put a harpy in the weaver and tell them to make as much fabric as they can stomach, which is all of it. Okay, let's go with the most beavers. Scouts work faster. I mean, I don't think I need that. Mushrooms going up every 25 times we produce mushrooms. That's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and do the bonus mushrooms when we mushrooms and hope for mushrooms at some point. It would be so much work to go and hunt down those people, write down their stories, and obliviate their memories. It would be a lot of work to do that, yes. But still, you have no idea who I'm talking about, so um, it's a good thing that that's, you know, that sounds like it'd be exhausting to read, so I'm glad you didn't bother reading it. Oh, right, I can be harvesting this, and then I can be turning it into bricks, which I need for one of my orders. Not that I have any parts. What's the side effect of this? Copper? Okay. There we go. Finally, some good housing. Right. Right. That's, yeah, we definitely need to get that blight post up and running, don't we? Just as soon as possible. Oh, this is rough. Let's go ahead and do the one that gets us parts because we know we need parts, and I guess we'll go with, again, parts because we know we need parts. Shocked that you're up to year 3 and no trading yet. Really? I forget to build the trading post so often. It shouldn't surprise anybody. I mean, also, like, I've had very busy workers this whole time. Oh, crap, that needs parts. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to let the hearth get a little bit corrupted for a while. And you know what? Let's move our water barrels. And we will put some non-water barrels between them. Just so we can go all in on the barrels. Specifically to annoy Chad. Yes, I am intending to actually open that small glade. I think it'll be fine. I'm hoping it'll be fine. We've got some housing going up. That's pretty good. Problem is we don't have crystallized dew, so maybe... I know what I do here. Okay, we don't do this. We don't do that at all. What we do is we move these. And then what we're going to do is on this side... Yeah. Okay, I like that. Don't think of them as barrels. Think of them as beaver beard grooming stations. Okay. Oh man, I wish we had a raccoon race. Raccoons are so cute, and I don't know, having them need. Well, I guess we got rid of cleanliness, but having raccoons need cleanliness would have been really cute. Hey, we can get some parts. That's so good. That's so very good. Yeah, we're gonna take Rebellious Spirit again. It's just really a fantastic option whenever you can get it. Build another set of Harpy houses, and that should be it for the housing needs that we need for this area. And then, do I have... Ooh, I can absolutely turn this into money. Turning it into money is usually the best option if you can get it. And as chat pointed out, I haven't been trading yet, so I probably should. We're going to put Harpies in the Blight Post. Tell them to make up to 10 for now. Right now I'm thinking of them as a replacement beaver housing, and thus the unhoused population social issues become the downfall of Season 7. Now we're just doing a full-on social commentary. All right. I see how it is. Okay, yeah, let's turn that in, get some tools, which we can turn in to get more parts, which we can use to make a harvester's camp. This tree will annoy me if I don't get it, so I'm going to shift this down here just to get it. We have plenty of bricks. Let's go ahead and... You've got fabric? Why are you making fabric? I forgot to uncheck that. Jeez. Let's put a third harpy in here and just station a harpy in here forever. Stonecutter's camp is out of stone, which is fine. We'll move it down here. I don't think I've got anything I can use to open this, though, because it was clay that they were harvesting. It's not terrible. Two foxes on this. And we have a building material, building we can choose from. We found so much as good as the guild house is, we have found so much farmland that I'm going to take the small farm. Hi, Zorg. Puffed grain. Lets me make porridge for foxes. That's really all it does. Pipes, not that useful yet. Food seems okay. I would love to be able to buy this. Actually, let's buy both of these. And wait a minute. Did I already have... I did already have one. Dang it. Okay. I forgot that I took the plantation. But the good news is that if we get a way to make flour, we will have everything we need to make biscuits or pie. Which... Nobody eats pie? Harpies eat pie. Yeah. Harpies eat pie. But hey. More parts. Temple? No. I think a forager's camp is the best out of these, but I don't really want it because I've got a farm. Everyone should eat pie. Yeah. Oh, well, I just clicked the thing I didn't want because I was distracted by chat. That is the other thing, is now that I'm employed, I am coming into these games much more tired because I've had a full day of thinking about stuff as opposed to a full day of feeling sorry for myself. Yes, I do struggle with depression. It is bad, but it is not as bad as it has been, so it ought to help morale. The pie, well, I mean, the pie does help morale. If for any species that likes eating pie, it's a pretty big boost to morale for that species. That's explicitly what the advanced food does. We can fit a market here just as soon as I shift this herbalist camp out of the way. Whoop. Just a little bit of whoop there. And we're going to market this and take a look at our orders. We want complete at least 2 events, marked empathy, or get trade goods. Let's try 2 empathy. But that's why everyone should enjoy pie, to boost morale. Yeah, I mean, sure, but at some point, it's game design, and balance, and races are supposed to be different in some testable ways. Oh no, we got some blight rot cysts. It'll be fine. In fact, it'll be so fine that I'm going to take one of these off and throw them in here just so we can get the plus 10 carrying capacity, which is very nice. We're also going to build ourselves a makeshift post. Okay, now Hostility 2 means there's no reason to do wood cutting during the storm. It doesn't do anything for us. Technically, I guess it would let us clear into a glade faster, but we don't get any wood from it, and I'd rather just hold off and get the wood. Now at this point, I've got a service building, which means I really should be thinking about upgrading my hearth, because I can. So we are going to slide this Stonecutter's Camp back, and we're going to slide this back. And for aesthetics here, I really am liking these new thorny reeds. I just really like them. I couldn't really tell you why. And we are going to then Fire Shrine, Lizard Post. Lizard Post, we'll move this one just a little bit. And of course, this town would not be complete without barrels. I don't want to do a happy burn. I don't want to do a happy burn. I don't want to do a happy burn. But I can't favor anybody. Fine, just for a moment. If everybody got the pie, then it wouldn't be special anymore. It'd be more like a PB&J. Tastes so much better in your memory than in real life. Friend, I don't think you're putting enough jelly on your PB&J. If you just add more J, you will not feel that way at all. Ooh, farmers have a 75% chance of double yields when under the effect of biscuits. That sounds amazing. And let's see here. Behind the barrels, we'll add some crates. We couldn't afford them both, so it tended to be the goober grape. Ew. Is pie not amazing on even Thanksgiving? Even if everyone is eating pie that day, it's still delicious. Interesting point. But at that point, you're time limited, right? Everyone's enjoying pie on Thanksgiving, and it really depends on the type of pie. Like, I know this might get me canceled, but pumpkin pie is terrible, and pumpkin itself is also terrible and ought to be abolished. Well, here's the thing. I can either get a bonus to global resolve or the ability to make houses for my foxes, and I really think I need to make houses for my foxes, so we are going to make houses for my foxes. Now, training gear is not viable. Never mind. That said, an apple pie, a blueberry pie, I'm all about it. Um, I, I don't like strawberry rhubarb. I think the problem there is the rhubarb. Um, it's just too sour. Everything on Thanksgiving tastes better. Well, chat, my hot take for you, second chat person. Thanksgiving is my least favorite holiday. Um, I absolutely hate it. Uh, yeah. So, no, no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. But that has a lot to do with my personal history. Like, Thanksgiving and Christmas are holidays that are historically done by families, and I always felt like I was a add-on, like I was just an extra thing that needed to be there, not that anyone actually wanted me there. And then since my family was very spread across the US, there was a lot of times where we ended up at other people's families, which intensified that feeling. Because like if my own family doesn't really appreciate my presence and I'm just there out of tradition, other people who are trying to include us in their tradition absolutely don't care about me. Ha! Oh, chat. Okay. I love that. Chat says, I love Thanksgiving. Every year it reminds me of why I moved away from home. Oh, buddy. Uh, okay. That's a really hard response. Wow. Hello. What do I do with this? I think I've got, like, I don't need building materials. I'm feeling okay on food. I could get tools, but I don't feel like I need tools, so there's nothing really here that lets me do anything. Squash pie is amazing, just easier to get a cooking squash pie than a pumpkin when done correctly. Again, it's the texture. Hmm. We need stone. We need, we used our coal, so that's rough. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna get coal. Sure, let's go with that. Right. Okay, so what do we want to do over here? Are you serious? Okay, so like this building could be useful, but I can't really use it because it's in the way. On the upside, it does give me stone. So we are going to go ahead and tear it down. And we are going to build a small farm here. And then once this is down, we're going to build a small farm here. And I think, who do I want to be my farmers? Well, looks like I don't have much of a choice. My farmers are going to be beavers. Okay, so fox are going to be... Why not build a plantation on the other side? I'm going to build a plantation down here. Right, I can't favor them. So I just kind of have to do a quick little whoop. Just a quick little whoop. Ooh. No, I'm not doing Woodcutter's Prayer. Like, we already get so much wood in this biome, I don't need it. And Protected Trade is really nice. This is such a huge amount of people. Like, what is going on? Why am I offered 9 versus 4? We're absolutely taking the 4. That's so many mouths to feed. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that stone, and we're going to bring it right down here, and investigate that. Let's put a second harpy in here, making any fabric they want to. And we are going to delete this. We have limit, yeah, okay, that's good. And we're going to make fox houses. Woodcutter's camp is out of trees, so what we do is we bring it down here, and we are going to make sure that we say only marked trees for everybody, because I think at least one of them didn't get marked originally, because I had to destroy one of my initial ones to do a late event. Okay, that'll work. Huh, okay, so Forester's Hut is phenomenal, but so is the Forum, because we want an ability to do education. Ooh, Crystallized Dew just lets me guarantee I'll be able to make tools and housing for foxes. We gotta take it. The Forester's Hut is just way too good on this map. And up here, we make our second farm. And what we'll do next is we are going to bring one of our woodcutting camps to this side. There we go. I should be thinking about a second hearth at some point in the near future. Question is where to put it. Like, I can fit it. Oh, I can fit it there. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, yeah, okay, okay. I see you. Now they've got our farm fields, we can start thinking about packs of crops. Oh no, additional blight rots disappeared. What are we gonna do? We have 612 wood. Uh, let's see. Let's just make this a harpy. It's fine. It's really fun not needing bricks for any specific housing, because it means that I can just ignore making bricks, just always. And we're going to have so much wood coming in, or not wood, we're going to have so much grain coming in that the packs of crops should be real easy to do. So I can say we want... Oh wow, we've got a lot of mushrooms. Give me 20 of these, please. Small herbalist camp is out of herbalisms. Oh no. We have excess wood, so we're just going to go ahead and finish our trash pile. Get out. Excuse me, I'm holding down shift. Thank you. I really like the aesthetic of this farm being pressed up against the woodlands. And I think what we're going to do is this one, these people have a little more self-respect. No, I think they actually have so much respect that they're building themselves some parks. That's what they're doing. And that'll increase happiness, so the beavers will stay happy. So the only ones unhappy are the harpies, and we can fix that by just a little thing like this. Suddenly harpies are good, and they're fine, and everything's wonderful. I should probably actually put 2 beavers in here and say that we can make, how many? 12? 27? And what was the other one? It was 45, I think. Because we need 20 and then we need 25, so 45 is good. But if you are watching this on YouTube, you're going to have to come in for the next one to see the thrilling conclusion of this first Prestige 2 game on this difficulty. If you have made it this far in the video, I very much appreciate your time. Keep in mind, you can catch me live over on twitch.tv/dreadcanary. I keep the schedule updated there. I also announce when I'm about to go live on Twitter at Ghostfinch Media. So you can see updates to that and updates about the card game that I'm making. And there's a few other video series I want to start doing, maybe on a second channel in the near future. So you can follow me on Twitter at Ghostfinch Media to see what else I'm up to. If you want to give it a like and a subscribe and a share, I'd really appreciate it. Boost that algorithm. Maybe at some time YouTube will give me a check for $1 or 2. That'd be nice. Regardless, I hope you're having a great day. I'd love to see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube. Tweet!